Welcome to my channel, Travel-y Voyage. Today we're talking about Pattaya, a city in Southeast Asia that for many people from the United States, Europe, and Australia feels less like a typical travel destination and more like a place where life suddenly slows down, softens, and becomes easier to feel. Pattaya has long been associated with freedom, but its popularity is not really about nightlife or affordability, and not even about the climate alone, but about an atmosphere that quietly removes pressure and allows people to breathe differently. To understand why so many Americans were drawn here first, it helps to look back to the 1960s, when Pattaya was still a small fishing village and American soldiers began arriving during the Vietnam War, searching for a place to rest, recover, and feel human again after long periods of tension, discovering warmth, openness, and a sense of welcome that stayed with them long after they returned home. That early connection shaped the city in a lasting way, turning Pattaya into more than just a beach town and establishing it as a place where people felt seen and accepted without needing to explain themselves. Over time, this same feeling began attracting Europeans, Germans, British travelers, Scandinavians, French visitors, people from countries with strong economies and highly structured lifestyles who were looking for something different from crowded, overly managed resorts back home. For them, Pattaya offered space to slow down, fewer social rules, and a rhythm that made daily life feel lighter without sacrificing comfort or familiarity, allowing them to step out of constant schedules and expectations and experience a calmer version of themselves. Australians followed for similar reasons, not only because Southeast Asia is geographically close, but because Pattaya offered a rare sense of ease that is difficult to find elsewhere. Days here unfold naturally. Interactions feel relaxed, and there is no constant pressure to perform, compete, or prove success. What connects Americans, Europeans, and Australians in Pattaya is not nationality, but a shared emotional state, shaped by high-pressure societies, demanding careers, and fast-paced lives that slowly accumulate tension. In Pattaya, that weight begins to soften because the city does not demand speed or intensity, but instead encourages presence, observation, and genuine human connection, supported by a feminine energy that feels calm, open, and emotionally warm, rather than distant or guarded. What begins to stand out over time is that Pattaya does not try to impress anyone. And this is exactly why it works so well for people arriving from high-pressure societies. The city allows space for emotional breathing, where daily interactions feel lighter, expectations fade into the background, and the constant need to control outcomes slowly disappears. In this environment, presence becomes more important than performance, and attention feels softer, more genuine, shaped by a calm, feminine energy that is supportive rather than demanding, and warm rather than distant, creating a quiet sense of ease that naturally carries people forward into deeper connection. For men arriving from the United States, Europe, or Australia, this difference is immediately noticeable because interactions feel simpler and more natural, without the need for exaggerated confidence or rehearsed behavior. Pattaya reveals itself as a city built on balance, combining movement with rest, stimulation with softness, and modern tourism with a human warmth that never fully disappears. In the end, Pattaya stays memorable because it brings people back to something simple. The feeling that being present, calm, and open is sometimes more than enough. Thank you for watching. And if this kind of calm, observational travel speaks to you, please subscribe to my channel and continue this journey with me.